Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel welcoming you to another episode of Rising World Survival. And here we are at our little beach seaside campsite. So finally, following a bearing and just heading west and ever more west, we did finally get to the ocean, and it's terribly exciting because this is the first bit of ocean I've ever really seen in the game. At least the first one I've found without cheating to find it. And so heading on a bearing does seem to work. Now, something else I've done, I've actually stowed a load of stuff here in our tent because we're going to stay here for a couple of days or something. So I thought it was going to be a good idea to leave as much stuff here as we could, really. We've got 2 full stacks of beefsteaks. So we're going to be good for healing ourselves up. You can see my health bar is full once again. And it's just the beginning of the day. So we're ready to head out, basically, and do a little bit of exploring and looking for... Yeah, you can see, obviously, I'm leaving the tent where it is at the moment. That is our current temporary spawn point. Yeah, we are ready to go and check out the ocean floor and see if we can find anything interesting. But what I've decided to do is just kind of stick on a bit of a heading, really. Go kind of eastwards-ish. Well, it's not eastwards. Basically, that's north over there, which means that actually, if we go this way, we're heading ever so slightly west. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head sort of over in this direction. Now, I've got 1 flare, but I'm kind of hoping that if we find any chests or any goodies or anything, we'll get some more sulfur, so we'll be able to make some more flares. And that's pretty much how we managed to get ourselves a flare last time. The flare that we have got, isn't it? So we're going to just check this out. Obviously, we can't see it very much down here, but once a flare is lit, there's no putting it out. It just goes out by itself eventually. And so I'm going to save the flare for when we really need it. That's quite deep. And we're just going to see if we can see anything around here. Yeah, it's quite deep, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to see anything. But one thing I have noticed in my other games is that actually there are quite a lot of little ruins around. Proper huge big ruins might be rare, but you're just going to make it there. Woo! They might be fairly rare, but there are quite a lot of sort of smallish ones around. Not that it's especially easy to see them, because of course it's very gloomy down here. I'm hoping the devs will add something in to help us out, you know, like a scuba kit of some sort, so that we don't have to drown, and so that we can see a bit clearer in the water too. There we go. So we're just going to keep sort of heading in this direction, basically. Oh, I think I see something here. But I'm running out of air, so I'm going to have to go up and then go back down again, which is frustrating. Oh, we're quite a long way down as well. No, I'm going to drown. Oh, there we go. We're taking damage now. Oh, that was a bit close for comfort. Okay. I get down there with any kind of speed. Okay, so I think what we have here is kind of a ruined house or something. Looks like there's a chest here. You must stand in front. Oh, you're joking. Ooh, a sword. Some gold. Ah, sulfur. 2. Yes. Oh my gosh. I think it's going to finish me off this time, isn't it? Yep. This is not going to help. Oh my gosh. We're so far down. Please, I need an aqua lung to be able to do this. My goodness. Okay, let's just get our health up a little bit. There we go. And then I think we need to... There we go. And if we sort of keep heading what looks like northeast, but probably isn't, to be fair. It's probably... Yeah, it's kind of just sort of more like northwest, really. And we'll just see if we see anything here. Yeah, you see there's something there. There's some little pillars and stuff. Oh, and there's definitely a structure over there as well. But, again, Just gonna have to get up to the top and get some air in my lungs again. Yeah, there we go. There's only a limited amount we're gonna be able to do with this before we die, I think. And then we'll swim forwards a little way. There it is, just below us. Question is there a chest here? Yes, I think there's a chest in this corner here. We could do with... see if we can get into it. Oh, look, a blueprint. And some more sulfur. And can I take everything just like really quickly like that? There's nothing on page 2. Good. Death. Death is on page 2. Look at that. I've got 2 of these axes now. Okay, we're going to die this time, I think. It's going to take us pretty close to our health limit. Oh my goodness me. Okay, that's not very helpful. Right, let me get that out of there. And then... oh! Get some more health down my neck. There we go. That's a little bit better. And where are we now? Sort of heading eastwards a bit, I think. But that's okay. We'll keep heading over in this direction and we'll see if we can find anything. The other thing we can do, if we don't want to sort of risk our lives anymore in the water, we can have a look, see what's on the beach, and I think we'll do that. But first of all, I'd quite like to find another little ruin if we possibly could. Look at this. You see, I can't see a thing down here. Gonna take a little bit more caution this time and, yeah, head back to the surface before we're running out of oxygen, as opposed to as we are. There we go. Unfortunately, the yeah, just try and stick on a bearing eastwards. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to see anything down there, and I sense that the visibility is about to get worse because we've got clouds coming in. I do wish there was such a thing as an underwater sprint. Oh, is this another one here? Yes, it is. It looks a little bit different from the others as well, so we'll definitely check that out. But first of all, let's take a gulp of air. Try not to lose any more health if we can possibly help it. Okay, down we go. Has this one got a chest in it? They look like little... yeah, I think that's one there. They look like little underwater houses. Oh no, there's the chest right there. Okay, there it is. Hello. Oh my goodness, a bucket. I think there's only so many buckets a girl really, really needs. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more meat, aren't I? Because we're about to start drowning again. Here we go. You'd think I'd get better at holding my breath. Pearl divers do it all the time. And I have a bucket. Now I have a bucket of water. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. We want not to be holding a bucket, ideally, because I can't see my compass otherwise. Right, we need to be heading this way. I'm just going to have one more little looky, I think, and then I think we'll head for shore and see if we find anything there. Okay, we're not too far from the shore, but I think I see something below. So, look at that. It looks like a tower of some sort. This might be where we need the flare, because I really can't see anything very much here at all. So we're going to go back to the surface and light the flare and hopefully not die. And we're going to use the flare to try and find our way around here. Okay. Boomph. There we go. Now, I don't know how long we have this thing for, but we've got some more sulfur now, so we can make some more if need be. Look at that. It's all glowing red in a freaky kind of way. Woo! It's scary. Okay, so hopefully we're going to be able to find our way out of here once we've... There's a chest. Yes, here we go. Grab all the stuff and get out of here before I die. Ooh, well, we have to go out the same way we came in, and there we go, taking damage again. Okay, can we eat while we look at that, as if that's gonna help me not to drown? That's pretty cool. And we've lost our flare. So basically what happened, did I put the flare? No, basically because I changed the flare out of my hand, it disappeared. So that's not terrific actually, unfortunately. That's sort of, yeah. Oh, there's some land over here. So in spite of the fact that this is not the direction of our camp, that's cool, we don't mind. We're actually going to deliberately head this way. I need to refill that at some point. And check out the land this time. We've got torches. We can use torches on the land. I don't suppose there's anything else down here. Well, not that we can see because it's pretty dark. And my health is not looking too clever. So in point of fact, there we go. That's better. Nothing like a bit of beef to improve the health. But of course, if they have ever had dynamic weight gain, we're in trouble. That said, I think we're safe from that until at least the new player models come out. Looking forward to that. Don't know when it's going to be. There we go. Still really, really foggy. Not particularly easy to see anything at all. I'm just going to transfer these tungsten ingots. Nice loot. And then we've got a free slot. We've got our axe in case of attack by enemy tiger or whatever. Not brilliant weather in which to spot things like log cabins, but we found ourselves a few chests under the water today, thanks to some little titchy underwater ruins. I assume there is such a thing as sort of, you know, proper underwater dungeons, but if there is, I don't know kind of where they are, or oh, here we go, we can refill the water. I don't know, yeah, I don't know what they look like, how you find them, and I certainly don't know how you'd prevent yourself from dying while down there. Perhaps there's air pockets in them, I don't know. I've never found one, and that includes in creative mode when I've been looking. So yeah. I've not done so well there. Let's see, how many silver did we pick up today? Oh, only 3. Only 3. But that does mean I can make 3 more flares, which is going to make any further underwater forays somewhat more easy to do. So I'm just heading over the grass at the moment in case we can find exactly that's in front of my face. Superb. Just what we were looking for. Here we go. Nice! Deer pelt, iron ingot, and what's our record? Morning Mood by Grieg. Nice! Excellent! There we go. Oh, maybe we should take this trashed bookcase as well. So I don't believe we've got one of those yet. We've got an old piano, we've got a trashed table. We can make chairs that look like that. So that's not a big deal. So that's cool. I've got some tomatoes in my backpack. There we go. So we'll take some of those, I think, and let's just have a little looky. We need to head back to camp at some point in this kind of direction, but you never know, we might find another cabin. I have found there's a fair few of them around. They're not, heck, what was that? I think it was a cow, but it sounded a little bit enraged. There are actually quite a lot of cabins around, it seems. So at least there are here where we haven't really been before. Now I've kind of lost track of the ocean now, but as long as we know what bearing, there we go, this is the beach again. I don't suppose we'll ever find a cabin on the beach, so I will just follow the edge of the beach, but along. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Daisy. I do need some more beef, don't I? Sorry, girl, but there you go. There we go. So we've got through a fair few today. There we are. And we'll hide the body for performance sake. Okay, any more cabins? Because I don't think we'll be finding records in any underwater structures somehow. Well, the sun is definitely westering now, so we should head back to camp, wherever that is. Let's just move our deer pelt and our iron ingots out the way so that we can this away apparently. But again, I think we may as well just stay up here, and then if we see any cabins, because the visibility is a little bit better now, so if we see any cabins we can head over and check them out. I would like to go back to the castle with a bunch of records. It did occur to me that it might be quite nice to make a build here at the beach. Now we know where it is. The only trouble is that I would like to be able to get back to the castle. I don't want to lose the castle and all of our other builds. All of those are joined with kind of pathways, and we did travel a long old way to get out here, so I'm really not convinced that I want to be making a track all the way from the castle, from here back to our castle, because that really would be quite a hefty task. So I'm not convinced by that. There may be an ocean a little bit nearer to home, possibly. Then again, there's a couple of builds that I would like to do, but I would like them to be near the castle. I still want to live at the castle. That's my favourite build so far. Yeah, I don't really want to relocate. I want to sort of stay there, really. Okay, it's night time. Night has crept up on us, and if you spend any amount of time waiting around, like cooking beefsteak overnight, for example, the night just goes on forever. However, if you sort of try to travel anywhere, to anywhere, from anywhere, it just goes by way, way, way too quick. Especially when it would seem that our campsite is somewhere miles off around the corner. It could take us quite a long time to get there. I think we've travelled further today than we gave ourselves credit for. Possibly because, now it is still in this direction, possibly because we basically swam all the way across this ocean, or across the corner of it at least. So heaven only knows how long it's going to take me to get back to my camp. I can't see the lights to it yet, but we've got some more beef to cook up for our next expedition. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do in the next episode. As I say, I would like to do a build on the beachfront, but I am a bit, well, I'm quite resistant to the idea of having to make a path going all the way back to the castle. And so we might just return back to the castle and call ourselves done here. We know the ocean is here. We don't know where our campsite is. Probably on absolutely the opposite side of this enormous pond. I have no idea. I didn't think I'd swum that far, really. But yeah, in the next episode, I think we'll either be going sort of looking for some more underwater ruins, but I think mostly I've kind of been there and done that now, unless I find something spectacular, but I don't rate my chances. So I think I've done enough looking around under the water, so I mean, if I find anything I will definitely put that on camera, but other than that, I think probably we'll be heading back to our castle where we can try out some of these gramophone records. And then we will be thinking about the next build. And as I say, I've got a couple of things in mind definitely that I want to do. I mentioned that I want to do a haunted house because I've picked up all these sort of broken up bits of... oh, I think I see the glow of our campfire in the distance. I've picked up all these kind of, yeah, broken bits of furniture, which are going to be good for that. And then the other idea I'd had was a lighthouse. I thought it might be quite cool to make ourselves a lighthouse, and we could perhaps do that on the opposite side of the lake where our castle is, and that would be pretty cool as well. So that's my thinking. That's what I'm thinking right now, folks. But in the meantime, I think a little sleep is in order. Possibly, though, I will just check out these first. You see, we've got 3 gramophone records now. We've got an old table, an old piano, and an old bookshelf. So that's great. And we've got quite a lot of hides and things as well. And then we've got a load of ingots. Now, I've no idea, and a bit of ore, I've no idea whether all this stuff stays in the tent when we sort of roll it up. I have no idea at all. That has yet to be seen. I'm going to make myself the maximum number of flares. There we go. And then we've got some spare flares for the next time we decide to, because I don't know, apart from picking up in chests, I don't know where we get sulfur from really. I have got some before, but that was kind of without realizing what it was. And yeah, I think basically I just picked it up while mining, and I don't know what sulfur ore actually looks like. Now that's interesting. Is that not going to go on there? It is. Good. There we go. Yet more beefsteak. Okay guys, so I'm going to spend this night pretty much like I've spent the last couple. I may get some sleep, but I may spend most of my time grilling beefsteak to get my health back to normal, because we've only got a stack and a little bit. So we'll have 2 full stacks by the time we're done here. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Also, please let me know if you've had any success finding underwater ruins, because I'd love to know what they're like, if they've got air in them, where the heck you find them, what they look like, so how you even know if you stumbled across them, because how do you see a thing down there? I don't know. Is there a trick I'm missing here? Apart from cheating, I mean. And I hope you guys will join me for the next episode of Rising World Survival. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.